I'm sitting right behind the bench because I need to see little homegirl from the block. I need to see her do a thing. And then it was neck and neck. And I remember the coach was eating a boiled egg, right? And you were sitting next to the coach, and he tapped you. I said, "Oh, Pint's going in," and he said, "Go get me some salt."
Whatever. It was.
For real. I said, "I thought you was gonna
got
play."
skills.
And
I did play ball.
And then you said, "Well, I thought I was gonna get some run today." He said, "Yeah, run, go get me some salt." Welcome to the.
I don't even think that's funny, because truth be told, I do have skills, even today. Welcome to the Jah and Pint show. I am your host, Half Pint. This is Joel.
This is Baba Louie. Yo, Baba Louie. What we gonna talk about today?
I don't know, Joel. What are we going to talk about today?
We're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about Donald Trump. And see, we're not
Donald Trump.
Yeah, exactly. Donald Trump.
Trump.
We're not a politically based show. Not at all. But it's just that some of this shit is funny, but it's not funny.
Once Donald Trump is elected, don't nobody say nothing back. Don't nobody say shit to me on the way back to Africa. I mean, the consensus is that because he's a front runner for the Republican Party, that people are actually believing what he says, and they actually feel, the same hate. Or even if he does not hate, or he says that he does not hate, he proclaims that he doesn't hate. Those insecurities that other people have are now tending to say, you know what? Yeah, Trump is right. Trump is right. I'm going to vote for him. He's our dude. To where you even got some people of color, not some people, I want to say those two people that ended up at one of the rallies.
You ain't heard it, but you haven't heard from them recently, and you know why.
Yeah, well, they lose their card.
But you know what though, sis? To me, I like to deal with things in the simplest terms. And I don't think it's complicated. I think that the hate's always been there. And I think that they hate a black man being in charge so much that no matter what happens, it's like, it's time to put these niggas back in their places. And Donald Trump can do that. It's not about him making America great again, because when was America great?
Absolutely.
When women couldn't vote?
When you had slavery?
Slavery, yeah. When they was
Post-Reconstruction, when you still had Jim Crow laws?
When they was bombing Japan?
Holocaust?
When they put Japanese Americans in
internment camps?
So when was the Vietnam War? Exactly. When was America great?
He's appealing
to how they feel. It's not insecurities.
Well, I think some of it's insecurities.
No.
Especially if you're not as educated as you, or informed as most people that have a brain.
Well, the reason that I said that is because to be insecure, that's something that whether wrong or right, you can rationalize that. Hate, you cannot rationalize. Hating someone simply because of their ethnicity, for what they look like, all right? Mm-hmm. That is irrational.
Absolutely.
So there is no way that you can even have a conversation about something as irrational as that. So what he's feeding to is the irrationality of these people, and because none of it makes any sense. Name something on any level about him or his followers that makes sense.
I can. Just as most politicians are, you can't trust it. Can't trust it.
And you know what though? It's one thing.
Here come the drums.
Oh Lord have mercy. That hurt.
Whew. You're such a hater.
No. Don't, it just hurt. That's all. You was real close to my talented ear.
Talented ear?
They both talented, but the left got more talent than the right.
Why? Because the rhinestones are blinging?
I listen better from this ear. You look at these Donald Trump rallies, and there was this. I don't know if she did this on purpose, but she's at the Donald Trump rally, and they're pushing her around. They're assaulting her. Anytime you touch somebody, and
it's about to go down.
No, not even that. See, people don't really understand the laws. So I don't know what the laws were wherever they were, but they're pushing her, moving her, screaming obscenities at her, and the best thing that came out of it.
The simplest form is assault. At its simplest. So that should have been something that.
No, crimes were committed. Okay, absolutely. But the thing is, they don't hold him responsible for that. Who are they going to blame for this? They're going to blame that girl. They're not going to blame the actions of those white people.
Absolutely.
Because
she shouldn't have been there.
Exactly. They are totally above any kind of accountability for their actions.
But it was Donald Trump's response about the situation.
I haven't heard a response yet.
Exactly. So at no point will he ever take responsibility for what he started. He's lit the fuse. You know what I'm saying? And at no point will he say, I take responsibility. Well, that was my bad. He won't do that. And because he won't do that, this country will go to hell in a handbasket. And he will say, you know what? I'm the last man standing. You can go to my casinos.
I don't think he'll be the last man standing. He gets endorsed by the Ku Klux Klan.
And does not do anything.
And David Duke.
Does not denounce them.
It's not even that. Check this out. All Mexicans is rapists and thugs and killers. Black people are lazy. Black Lives Matters is a bunch of thugs. But the Klan, white supremacists, I got to research that. I don't know much about that.
But here you have a terrorist organization, a known terrorist organization.
No, they're a known terrorist organization to you. They have yet to call them terrorists.
Oh yeah, because our terrorists.
No, now you got to prosecute them differently if you do that.
Well, legally speaking, most of them, their history has been known to be domestic terrorists.
Them dudes over there with them sheets on.
Right. He has yet to speak up, say anything about it, and no one has held them accountable for it.
Oh, yeah, no, they're trying to.
They're trying to. But in trying to, he's been able to spin everything else and make everything else look important to pull wool over the people's eyes.
I don't think that he has it, because I watched a couple of the interviews. I mean, see, you know why you can't ask Donald Trump hard questions, Pint? Because no matter what you ask him, he's not going to answer them. So, because journalism has been changed, they don't know how to deal with him. What you got to do with Donald Trump is the same way you study for a test, right? Mm-hmm. You research, you read, and you learn. If somebody else comes along that these white folks can vote for and feel good about it, a lot of them will abandon Trump and the people who follow him, because there aren't enough uneducated, toothless hillbillies in the world to elect Donald Trump. Check this out. There was a politician, right? And the politician died. Mm-hmm. So now, the politician went to meet St. Peter, and, well, where am I going? I'm going to heaven, right? Well, we're going to show you heaven, we're going to show you hell, and you can choose where you want to go. Oh, it's like that? Yeah. So they took him to heaven. No, they took him to hell, and down there they was partying, they was drinking, and they was getting it on. Like, holy shit. I hate that word. They was getting it in, they was doing their thing. So we said, okay, this is hell? Yeah, okay. Now it's time to go to heaven. They went to heaven. It was so serene. People were reading books, and it was very, peaceful and everything like that. And so then the politician, okay, well, where do you want?
Laid back.
No, yeah, so they asked the politician, well, where do you want to go? Well, heaven is cool, but they was partying in hell. I'll go to hell. So the politician went back down to hell. But when the doors opened this time, it was all barren. The people that was wearing suits were scarred up and raggedy, and they were all screaming and being tortured. The devil was laughing at him. And then the politician said, well, what happened to all of this gravy that I just saw yesterday? The devil said, well, when you were here yesterday, we were campaigning. Today you voted.
And that's exactly what politics, all summed up in one little clump. Absolutely. And unfortunately, unless we are informed, unless we use our vote, we're going to have nobody to blame when the situation is what it is in the end.
I'm Jah well, baby. My vote is worth 6 votes. You feel me?
Check us out every Tuesday, rapstation.com. Hit us up, Jah and Pint, Gmail, Jah and Pint, Facebook, Jah and Pint, Twitter. And again, watch my journey and my transformation to a healthy lifestyle. Peace!
Yeah, she bugging again. I don't know if she's going to get that thing out of my face, though. Yeah. I'm going to be there in a minute. Yeah. You'll turn this off. No, hold on. She can make me do something to her.
Whatever. Ain't nobody scared of you. What?
See, I was going to go like, as I'm going like this, I want you to turn it off. Oh, shit, did he hook her?
Now, how about me choking you, we turn it off?
Then next week, we put a little shoe polish under your eye.